The future of Africa lies with its critical minerals. To unpack this for us, we are joined by Honorable Minister Jinapor of Ghana. Minister, thank you so much for your time. As a predominantly gold country, what is the country's mineral strategy?
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. As you know, Ghana is synonymous to mining, and Ghana has been mining for more than a century. And essentially, the mining architecture of Ghana is not different from other parts of the African continent. It's essentially been the colonial architecture of mining, where we dig and ship, and where we do not add value to our mineral resources. President Akufo-Addo of Ghana, since he came into office in 2017, has brought about a paradigm shift which suggests that we manage our mineral resources on a two-pronged approach. The first approach is insisting on value addition, retaining the value chain of the minerals we exploit and manage in country. And the second pillar, or the second approach, is ensuring that we put in place the conducive environment, the policy and legislative framework to attract foreign capital, which will ensure that there is security and returns on investment.
With that said, you have a vast artisanal mining population. How do you formalize that so that they can enhance the country's mining industry?
Well, that is very critical. The Ghanaian artisanal mining industry, which we call the small-scale mining industry, contributes 40% of our gold output. As you know, Ghana today is a leading producer of gold, having overtaken South Africa. Now we produce almost 4 million ounces of gold. And the projection is that in the not too distant future, we'll be producing about 4.5 million ounces of gold annually. And so the artisanal mining sector is very key to the Ghanaian mining architecture and our whole effort to ramp up production, which is why we are putting in place a gamut of measures to formalize the artisanal mining industry. One of which is really putting in place stronger regulation and bringing these miners within a certain ecosystem, ensuring that the purchase of the gold, the issues of traceability are all very much enhanced, equipping them, training them, financing them, and bringing them within a formalized ecosystem. I want to admit that it's still work in progress. We've not achieved all our goals yet, but tremendous progress has been made.
All right, so you're moving towards elections. What are the mining priorities as you prepare for those elections?
Well, we have a few very important projects coming up. First, we have the Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GISDEC, where we are seeking to build an integrated iron and steel industry. We have the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Industry, GIADEC, where we are seeking to build an integrated aluminum industry. We've gone very far, almost 60% of the work has been done. We need to conclude on that because that is going to be the fulcrum or the foundation on which we are going to build our industrial enclave in Ghana. The industrial transformation that President Akufo-Addo seeks to build is going to be anchored on that. So this year we need to finish with that. We also have struck a deal with a Chinese company to build a 450 million manganese refinery in Ghana, where we can refine all the manganese which is produced in Ghana. We need to finish with that too. And finally, we are in close collaboration with Rand Refinery of South Africa to be able to establish a London Bullion Market Association LBMA certified refinery in Ghana. We need to conclude on that. We believe that if we're able to finish these, then those become the foundations or the pillars on which we will build an industrialized Ghana. Remember that we are building an automobile industry in Ghana, and all of these components are critical condition precedents to feed into the automobile industry of Ghana. So with this a grand scheme, a grand plan, a grand vision, a grand project by President Akufo-Addo, which is very much dependent on the mining sector of our country. And so this year, we need to cross the T's, dot the I's, tie up the loose ends, and bring all our big, ambitious projects to fruition and to conclusion.
Minister Jinapor, thank you so much for making time.
Thank you, Nastasia.
For more insights, you can go to MITV and you can access that on the Mining Indaba website.